are technical terms, are endpoints of a diameter of a circle. This is tricky because this spans over a couple chapters. So we need formulas that we learned a couple chapters ago. But let's break this down. What are we asked to find? An equation of a circle. To find an equation of a circle, what two things do you need? Radius and the center. If you want to sketch a graph of this, go right ahead. You don't have to. But for our purposes, this could be the point 48. This could be the point -1,4. So the point halfway between these 2 points would be the center. What do we call the point between 2 points? Halfway between 2 points? It's the midpoint. So we have to use our midpoint formula to figure out the center. All right. If I knew my center and found the distance between the center and any of these 2 points, that would give you the radius. So we need the distance formula to figure out the radius. So this is a great problem because it involves circles, distance formula, midpoint formula. And if you take college algebra, you see this pretty much same problem in section 1.1. This is where they begin. This kind of thing. Good times. What I would like you to do is use the midpoint formula to figure out the center. Use the distance formula to figure out the radius. And in a minute or so, we'll see how far you did. It doesn't matter which order you go in, so I forgot what to do say first. So let's do the midpoint first. What is the midpoint formula? X sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2, comma, y sub 1, comma, plus y sub 2 over 2. In other words, average the x's, average the y's. So if we add the x's together, we get 4 plus -1 over 2, comma, 8 plus -4 over 2. What is our x coordinate? Y coordinate? 2. 4 halves. So that right there tells you h is 3 halves, k is 2. So now we need to find r. We can find r one of two ways. The way I had mentioned was to find the distance from the midpoint to either of those 2 points. That'll give you r directly. But now in hindsight, notice that our center has a fraction in it, and you'd have to use a fraction inside your distance formula, which is a lot of fun. Or what you could do is find the distance between these 2 points. What's the technical term for the distance between 2 points on opposite sides of a circle? Anyone say that word? Diameter. So if we knew the diameter, how would we find the radius? Divided by 2. Let's do it that way. So the diameter would equal the square root of the difference of the x's squared plus the difference of the y squared. If you did it from the midpoint, you should get the same final answer. What is -1 minus 5 quantity squared? -4 minus 8 quantity squared? 25 plus 144 makes its square root is 13. So if the diameter is 13, then what's the radius? Keep it as a fraction, please. Because I know how to square fractions a lot easier than decimals. 13 over 2. Alright, remember the equation for a circle is x minus h, so we'll have x minus 3 halves. quantity squared plus y minus k, y minus 2 quantity squared equals r squared. What is 13 halves squared? Good.